Oh, no, 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 no. Oh boy. Hey everyone, my name is Rosie and welcome back to my channel. Do I have a wild idea for today's video? So I have this canvas here. It's a pretty good size. I think it's like 14 by 20, something like that. I want to cover this entire canvas with pictures from this French Dolls in Color book. Every page in this book has a giant picture of a doll staring straight into your soul. And I want to cut out every single doll in this image and put them all over this canvas and see what incredibly creepy doll face collage we can make. And I am so excited to see what kind of nightmare fuel this is going to be. So let's jump into it and see how creepy this collage can really be. When I said every page in this book has a doll photo on it, I meant it. Every single page has a photo, and we're gonna need every single one of these to fill up this entire canvas. That, terrifying, absolutely terrifying. Now I do have to decide, most of these images have dolls on both sides, so I might, want this face, but then also I can probably pull these two down here, but I really like that doll. I'm gonna have to figure out and sacrifice some of them depending on where the images are on the page, but we gotta just start getting stuff cut out of this book. Twins! Oh, just as terrifying. I think it might be smart to start with some of the larger faces. We can get those on the canvas and sort of see where we're at after that, because I do want to make sure we save room for some of the larger faces. And we don't want to group them together. I want to make sure we sort of space out the larger images. So we're going to start with these. I think you have 3 large ones, and we'll get those sort of on the canvas and then go from there. I haven't decided entirely how much of the head I want to be showing, but I think I'm going to layer these in a way that a lot of it won't be shown. So I think that it's okay. I kind of did a not great job cutting these out because I think they're gonna get really covered up. Even if this one, I think if I want it higher up, I'm gonna have to cut more of the head off, and then we'll put, well, I don't know yet. I haven't really thought all of this through, but we're just gonna figure it out as we go. I think it will be nice to use these 3 largest heads as sort of the base of the composition, and they can sort of balance each other out, and we've distributed them, and then the rest of the smaller doll heads will sort of just fill in between the 3 largest ones. At least I'm hoping that that's a good plan, but we have so many more dolls to cut out. I think this is a really good base, and I definitely think we have some creepy things going on here, but I kind of want the whole collage to be a little bit more chaotic. So I've cut out some parts that I want to overlay. So I took a couple sort of close-ups of faces and cut their eye parts out. And so I have these sort of frames with the eye missing. And I also have the eyes that we cut out of these parts. And I'm thinking we can use these to overlay on some of the dolls. We're gonna have to find good fits, which ones are the right size. Oh, like up here maybe with this doll, and create sort of even weirder looking dolls with these frames, and then also using the eyes to put over other dolls to make them feel even weirder. I think this is going to add, that extra layer of weird that I think this was sort of missing if I didn't take it, one step further. So I think if we kind of add all these parts in places, then I think we're gonna have something really weird, but really fun. All right, I think I'm happy with the level of sort of creepiness we have going on. I think playing with the eyes is really what's making this piece really come together, and there's a lot going on, there's lots to look at, and I'm really liking it. So I think what I want to do now is start gluing the eyes and the dolls together. So I just have those pieces together. And then I think in terms of gluing, we're gonna have to glue from the very back sort of forwards because a lot of these dolls are layered on top of each other. This is gonna be a complicated glue, I think, just because of how many pieces there are. And then I probably should think about a sealant on top at the end. That probably would be helpful. And then I think I'm gonna trim and clean things up after I glue. I'm not sure if that's the best solution, but it's what I'm gonna do. So let's get gluing. All right, let's do it. I hope I don't offend any doll people. I'm not trying to say all dolls are creepy or something, but you gotta admit some of these photos definitely, or maybe it's just all the horror movies that our society has made that revolves around possessed dolls that makes dolls creepy. But anyway, I hope that just anyone who loves dolls out there, you know, you do you. If you like it, that's awesome. I don't mean to be a doll hater. I love this. I just think some of their pictures are really, really creepy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh boy. This is normally where I would share the finished collage, and I will, but I made about 100 mistakes when gluing this all together. This is the first collage that I've tried to put on a canvas, and this is one of the largest collages I've ever made with the most pieces, and I really just rushed the process. I also used a glue stick to put the pictures on canvas. That was so dumb. I do not know why I did that. I should have used a different type of glue. I've already also put a couple of layers of Mod Podge on this, and it is just a wrinkly mess. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a little wrinkled and it kept just getting wrinklier, and I just really kind of messed this one up. I am a little bummed about this, but I'm trying not to think about it too much because I'm gonna make another collage next week and we'll move on and make cooler things and it'll be fine. And I also think of all the collages I've ever made, of the hundreds and hundreds of collages I've ever made, this is probably the one that can be a little wrinkly because it has this sort of creepy, darker side to it. I think the wrinkliness just kind of like adds to that whole vibe. So I'm trying to be okay with it. In the end, it's not a big deal. It was fun to make and I still really do like it. It is just a wrinkly mess. And I really don't think there's anything I can do about it. So I'm just gonna hang it on the wall and laugh at it every time I walk by. And that will be that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. It's corn, a big lump with knobs. It has the juice, it has the juice. I should be making a corn collage, but here we are.